Oh my goodness. It went out again. I. So you can understand. So I've been. This morning, I've spent just dealing with internet service providers. But whatever. Hi everyone, welcome back. So I was literally just talking about how I was on the phone with my internet service provider for over an hour this morning, and nothing's getting fixed right away, which is a little crazy. But I mean, what can I even do? So I don't even know if I'm really gonna even be able to stream for a while today. So if I come off and just don't come back, that's why. That's exactly why. But it's been terrible. It's been terrible. It's just not working. Which has been quite the experience. But I mean, other than that, I had to treat myself to a nice little treat after my hour or so ordeal with the internet service provider. So I mean, that's some more reasons of why I'm late today. But I mean, I don't even know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be on live for very long today. I think I did too much blush, but it's fine. I think if I changed the lighting, it'd be different. Feels really harsh. Oh gosh. There we go. It's fine. It's all fine. Oh gosh. But I'm only doing a little bit of makeup today. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know how it goes. But it's gonna be a very natural look for today. And I'm probably just gonna keep doing that until, either my internet will simply just go out, or till people come in. Whatever comes first. And one is a lot more probable than the other. I can say that for sure. But I'm just here, sipping on my coffee. Maybe I'll have another one if I'm feeling crazy. But other than that, I do actually have a little bit of an exciting thing, but maybe that's something I'll save as a little surprise. But I'm just kind of not doing any concealer today because I just don't like the feeling of it on my face. And I just don't want it on my face today. little bit of a nose contour, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've been kind of drowsy today, which is kind of interesting. So I'm not very, like, on yet. And we'll see how that impacts today's stream, really. Really. Here we are. I'm feeling pretty happy with this right now. You know, just like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't think I'm gonna really go crazy with anything today. It's probably gonna be more so a mascara sort of ordeal today. And I'm probably almost done, to be for real right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, I'm just making a mess. It's just not happening. Nothing's working. A little bit of a cutesy thing that I think we're going for today. Just like a little cutesy. Ooh. Not a lot cutesy, but just a little. This is what I'm feeling. Oh, if you could hear the sound that my eyeball's making right now, you would be impressed. I'll say it. Okay, and then I just kind of want to curl my eyelashes and then do my my mascara and then also do my lip gloss, and then we'll be kind of done with this portion of this broadcast. Okay, and we're just gonna do this, and then we're pretty much gonna be done the makeup look. Like, it's not gonna be a lot, because I really don't feel like it. Because sometimes you put on makeup and it just feels heavy on your face, and it's not fun. And then you just want it off. Like, when you put makeup on your face, usually you can, like, feel it on your face. So it's really it's a battle of attrition. And you blend out the blush. It's all chunky. It's like chunky. But I got some pretty interesting things yesterday that I would like to share once I'm finished with this. And I think some people might be quite happy with it. Okay, now this is kind of hard. It's kind of hard to talk and do this, because then if you mess up, you're screwed. And it just recovers, like, it requires a lot of focus. Oh my gosh. Okay. I made a mess. I made a mess on myself. But not as much as a mess as I did when I spilt. Oh, I need to make a clip of that. It's literally like I fully just got covered in eyelash glue. And it got in like my hair, stained my clothes and everything. It was awful. Absolutely horrendous. But very, very funny to watch. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I'm pretty sure I'm almost done. And then we have the boring part over with. Which is really funny that I always refer to it as the boring part, but I still always continue to do it every single stream where I have the part of me doing my makeup. It's kind of just like a little warm-up for me. Like, as much as literally every time I talk about it, I will refer to it as the boring part, and I do it every single time. But it's just such a good, like, intro for me to, like, get into streaming. Because it's, like, people can come into chat. People can come in and, like, whatever. Get, like, the party, like, started. And then I still have, like, something to focus on. But what we might do today is we might just be gaming. We might just be gaming. I don't know. Kinda depends how everything goes. I don't know if anybody's seen High School Musical, but I can always remember the part where she goes, ma, ma, ma. By she, I mean Ashley Tisdale playing Sharpay. Of course. And we're gonna make sure these are nice and upright. So that way I look maximum cutesy. I think I might need to wait for it to dry a little. But, I mean, this session has been going for a good, like, 14 minutes now. Not too bad. That means my internet's been working a total of about 14 minutes. And that means some pretty good stuff happening. I mean, it's I don't know. But I'm gonna finish up just like the curling on my lashes. Just a little. Ooh. I think this might be fine. Maybe. I don't know. Do I like it? I don't know. I am very unsure about how I feel about it today. It's not really as like fun as we're used to, and I don't really know how it's all gonna work out, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think I'm too shiny. It's like alarming. Maybe I just need to take like a step back. Maybe I just need to take a step back. Relax. Chill out. Just sort of see what's going on. Just take a little step back. And really like getting to say like hi. How's everyone doing? Today I wish I had more to talk about, but I really don't. And there's really like not a lot going on. And you know, I've gotten actually a lot of messages from people and they're like, "Oh my god, sorry, I keep missing stream." And I'm like, "How freaking dare you?" Not really. If you miss stream, it's totally fine. I'll allow it. But I also upload my VODs to like my YouTube too, so it's like you're almost like never missing out. But I mean, today I might just get into like playing games. I'm not really too sure, but I guess we'll kind of see how it works out to be. But my light is definitely very, very blinding today. And I'm not really having... I feel like I don't really have the best of luck with streaming until it gets to like about like an hour or so in. But it's whatever. Well, I mean, the last time I said it's whatever was about my internet and it went out immediately. So there's that. There's that. And well, I feel like I'm so shiny. It's incredible. It's like genuinely impressive how shiny I am. Holy moly. But I mean, if we're not chatting, maybe I might end up changing my stream title to something a little different, a little crazier perhaps. Let's see. I don't know, I might change it to something maybe a little bit more spicy, a little bit more crazy. Oops. Just a little update. Don't mind that. Not one bit. Ooh, I woke up super late today, actually. Like, well, not really. I spent a lot of time just on, like, my Duolingo. And, like, a lot of time. And then a lot of time just chatting with the roomie. And then a whole whack of time on the phone with the internet service provider. And it was hard. It was difficult to get through. It was overall not fun. I'll say it. It wasn't very fun. It was just like, I'm on the phone. First I'm on hold, and then they're like, "What's the problem?" And I'm like, "Same problem that's been happening for like ever now. And then they're like, well, that's no good. And I'm like, I know it's not good, but like, and then they're like, okay, do these tests. Okay, go on hold. Okay. And then they're just like, well, at the end of the day, the answer was, we'll call you back when we know what's up. So now I'm stuck in a little bit of a limbo. Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? How long is it gonna work? We'll see. I don't know. So it's a little bit disheartening. It's a little annoying. Maybe. Let's turn down the light. Let's get a little bit darker in here. It's difficult stuff out here, but I did get some pretty nice gifts yesterday. I got, first one, maybe it's not too like important for you. Hello, how are you today? First gift, maybe like not so impressive. Second gift, it's pretty fun. You might be able to see it kind of behind me. If you're in here often, you'll notice there's a little bit of a change in the background. I'm doing lovely as I can. There's been internet problems that have been just lovely. So as well as it can be. But in this little haul, I got this lovely sweater, which is behind me. Oh. And look, it has these two dogs on it. And it's just them like playing with like a ball. Isn't that so fun? Okay, well, that's just the first thing. But then the second thing is the more fun thing that you can see it. I'm going the wrong way. You can see it behind me. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm not. Don't worry, guys. It's right here. I got the Lego Succulents collection. Thank you. I got, I think, 5 total. There's my tummy. And then 4 on my arm. There's one that's kind of hidden that you would never really see on stream. But thank you very much. I mean, I've told this story on here many times, but this one right here, this one's my cheapest tattoo, and I got it just inside a guy's house, just like inside his room. And he's not like a real tattoo artist. He's just a guy with a tattoo machine and who did art. And he was like, who wants a tattoo by me? And I said, me. And then I just went over to his house, and I didn't know him very well either, but I just went over, and then I just let him tattoo on me, and then just hope for the best. And then after he like told me how much it was, and I was like, are you sure? And then I remembered where I was. I was just in this guy's bedroom. It was just a mattress on the floor, some chairs and a fan, and then a tattoo gun for him to tattoo it with. And that was the experience. And I think it's crazy also because the most expensive tattoo I have is not the one you would expect. It's actually the 444 is the most expensive one that I have. And I think that is period blood red. Thanks for the follow. That's a very interesting name. 444, it's angel numbers. And so it means whenever you see like a set of numbers again and again. Oh, I think it's kind of funny. This dog's like looking over me. But the 444 is when you see it a bunch, it's like a guardian angel is watching over you, And I kind of got a life hack because I just tattooed it on me, so I see it all the time. So it's like easy peasy. But it's actually a really common tattoo. All the best stories start in a strange man's house. I know from experience. It's definitely true. Once, me and my friends were like, oh, we want to go out. We want to party. But we were underage, so we had to look for like a party. And so we were like, oh, let's go to this guy's house. And we thought it was going to be like a party, but it turned out to be like just like a bunch of guys just kind of hanging out in a basement. And we're like, oh, this is actually not what we wanted to do tonight. So what happened is that we pretended that our one friend was really, really sick. And so what happened was we're like, oh, sorry, our friend's really sick. We're just going to go outside for a second. And then we got her to fake like throw up. So she was just like pretending to throw up, like hunched over. And then they came out and they're like, are you sure you want to leave? Like, come on, party's over here. And we're like, sorry, we just have to go. Our friend is just so sick. She's so ill and she's just so drunk. We got to take her home. And in reality, she was perfectly fine. And just had her pretend to throw up. But, I mean, other than that, I think my strange man's house stories, I think that's all, at least all the ones that I could think of. If anybody else has a story of being at a strange man's house, let me know. Now, I'm not sure how long my internet will actually let me go live today, so if I ever disconnect and then just never come back, it is not because I died, but because there's been some troubles. There's been some troubles that are set to be fixed. They are set to be fixed. But it's just not fixed yet. Those are the kind of parties I try to find. Make sure to invite me next time. Well, this one, usually you find them by accident. Because, I mean, I'll keep the dudes occupied. Oh dear, while you escape. Well, usually you try to... It's usually a situation you kind of try to avoid. But I've seen... I mean, at least this guy's bedroom was like... that everyone was hanging out with. At least it was clean. I've been over to too many houses before where it's a mattress on the ground and it just feels... the vibe is just bad. And I'm like, I have to go. I have to leave now. I'm trying to think of like, I know what I have done most in efforts to escape unruly situations. I'm always like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that I have to do this, but my friend, she just got broken up with, and she needs someone like right now. Or another one that I'll do is I'll kind of do like a almost, it's not too subtle, but it's like if they have like working brain cells, they'll probably understand what's happening. But if a lot of times they actually don't. I'll go, hey, so my friend's actually on a date right now, and then the lower your mattress is to the ground, the lower your vibe is. Exactly. That's why mine's on the ceiling. That's why I have a bunk bed. And I always sleep on top bunk. Or a loft bed with like a desk on it. But I know one excuse that I've used is I was like, oh, my friend's actually on a date right now and she's having like the worst time ever. Like the guy like sucks. So I actually have to go and get her now. Which is, it's kind of funny because it's like, no, this is actually happening to me right now. And I'm just saying this as the excuse. So it's It's like I'm holding up a mirror. I'm like, oh, gosh darn it. Sorry. Gotta go. My friend. She's having the worst day. Not me. Will I see you again? My strange man story is me and my mates were hanging out, chilling in the dead of night. And suddenly a guy shows up looking for his own house. He played that off so cool and mysterious and nonchalant. It's just how I am, really. It's just the vibes that I give off. I'm just really cool like that. He was mad drunk and new to his student apartment. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So we end up vibing at his place, and he has immense swagger. Carried his new mattress from his storage to his place. I hope his... ignore Streamlabs. One of my biggest regrets, I have a couple streaming regrets, and also things that I will not regret. One is adding Streamlabs as a mod. Sometimes they just need to shut up. And then other times, maybe they're a little right. Then another one is me and Streamlabs are besties. Another one is becoming affiliate too soon. It's a little PSA to anybody streaming. Don't do it too soon, because once you're affiliate, they put ads on you. And if you don't get a lot of viewers, it's a little sucky. But one thing I will not regret is there are downsides. Yeah. And another thing I will not regret is, you see those 10 gifted subs? You know how I got those 10 gifted subs? I'll give you a little hint. One little piggy went to the market. I showed my feet. That's how I did it. I'll keep that in mind when my streaming career has kicked off. You're welcome. You know, I'm just trying to give some PSAs here. I mean, it's really funny because I got that piece of advice probably the day after I already set myself up to be affiliate. And I was like, oh, shoot. Gosh darn it. What the heck? But it's a good sign my feet are healthy. And then I've only had a couple other feet people come in here, and I'm like, hey, sorry to say, my price has gone up. Because believe it or not, I was like, just give me like 5 gifted subs and I'll show my feet. Then he gave 10, so I'm like, wow, price is raised now. So if anybody else, don't worry, my feet are gorgeous. And little fun fact, I know what the feet people like, because I've dated a lot of questionable people, and one of those people just happened to be a foot person. And another little piece of advice for me is that don't ever joke too much about having a fetish or something, because a lot of the times that joke turns capitalizing on my assets, an entrepreneur in the making. I know. But don't ever joke about having a fetish or a kink, because a lot of times that's how it turns into a reality. And that's what this guy told me happened. He goes, well, at first it was a joke, and then it turns out he started liking it. And then the next thing I know, my toes just end up in his mouth. So, It's really like as simple as that. It starts off as a joke, but it's not. It turns into reality. So you be careful out there, everyone. But I sympathize. I sympathize with defeat people. But now I know what they want. I know what they like. And I know they got money in their pockets. And I have a lack of money in my pockets. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Come on. Okay, I need my protein shake now, guys. I need my protein shake. I'm a big, strong girl who's still growing. And I need to grow even larger, even taller. Ooh. You know what's my pet peeve? Short ceilings. I've been in places where I have to crouch down. And I'm like, I'm not like that tall. I'm not that tall. So imagine an actual tall person going in there. They can't. They won't fit. They're gonna be fully 90 degrees. Moneymakers need their protein. Exactly. Delicious. But I mean, this Foot X also like, ooh, that's a good one. But like, I mean, I'm only 5'8". In my basement, I have to duck to not hit my head. And there's like cobwebs up there. But like, I've met people who are like 6'8". 6'8"? People shouldn't be that tall. I think people who are that tall, I think they're gonna die. People are just not meant to be that tall. And you can die in more ways if you're that tall. If you really think about it. Think about if you're on a construction site and they have something and they think it's so high up. How many tall old people have you seen? None. Exactly. Being a tall guy in a building built when people were living off bread and water as a diet. Brother, I am not flourishing. I think that my building was built in the 1920s. So it is... It's not good. Things just break. I have a hole in my ceiling. And it just keeps appearing. Bread and water times, I'll tell you. 1920s? You know what came after the 1920s? 1930s. You know what happened there? Great Depression. You guys ever heard of Great Depression meals? They put ketchup in water and they called it tomato soup. Because that's what they had. And they said, delish. Like what? And the bread was 40% sawdust. Isn't that crazy? I've actually been getting into bread recently. But, I mean, where did we start? Where did we start on this tangent? I really couldn't tell you. But tall people, why are they tall like that? And it's crazy. Sometimes I swear it's just like a random thing too. How did my great-grandparents live without Japanese sweets? Oh my goodness. You know probably why. You know what they did have? Cigarettes. Anybody ever had a cigarette? Or a dart, as we call them in Canada? One of those and a little bit of brandy. They went crazy for that. Think about that. Heard rumors of them. But think Those people in those times, they always had a pipe. Heard little rumblings. Delicious. Delicious. That's probably what kept them going. I mean, what else? That's probably like the only pro. You just got to smoke wherever you wanted. Well, I mean, if you really thought about it, all of the air was smoke too. So, I mean, it's really like, even if you never even bought a cigarette, the chemicals and smoke from the fire would just enter your lungs. Back then they were good. They were good for you. They should bring that back. Don't you guys think? I think we should also bring back smoking inside. And what else should we bring back? Ooh, I mean, there's so many things. Like, I don't know. Things that would just kind of like explode. I feel like that would happen a lot more. I feel like more things were exploding. I think, like, what do we have exploding now? Teslas? They do explode. They do explode. Elon's really bringing it back, actually, if you think about it, guys. He's bringing us back to a better time. Bring back communal hookahs. Oh, we should bring back... Oh. I was going to say communal restrooms, but I guess that's already a thing. Like a public restroom. But I want it like in the old days. Ooh, made dynamite, and then we got to invent more bombs. Love it. Then we also... we got to make so many things just by accident. Just oops. Oh, dynamite was so good at that. And then now what? You got Minecraft. You can blow stuff up there. Get back to the mines, you know, all the fun stuff. Segregation, but between normal people and people who follow Elon on Twitter. Now we got drones. No. Bring me back to the mines. I wanna bring back company towns too. Like the kind where you get paid in company tokens and then you buy your food from the company store and then you buy your clothes from the company clothes stores. Oh, you can be the canary. Oh, what a time. What a time. Mines still exist. Maybe I should just go work in them. You know, just be underground. I get to wear like a cool jumpsuit. Ooh, I don't know if anybody has ever been onto a college campus ever, but there's like the jumpsuits that like engineering